Ooh, yeah.
Alright, welcome to District 10 Holland.
Yeah.
Today we're giving you a sneak peek on this brand new semi-detached home that's going to TOP in about a month's time.
Hey, you got me on my name. Whoa, whoa, wow.
It's very difficult to find a position whereby your living room can enjoy the front and back frontage at the same time.
Yes, your natural state. Wow.
This entire slab has been flown in from Italy. Just have a look at this see-through into your side pool. This is going to TOP in about a month's time. You're going to have a look at this very unique plot of land. Let me just bring you in first and you will understand what I'm talking about.
Never wanna wake up. You're the dream that I'm having. It's real, use your magic.
Most of the time when you go for a semi-detached land, the minimum status that a semi-D would need is at least 200 meters in terms of its plot size, which then will give you about at least 8 meters width or maybe 10 to 12 meters width at the frontage and back. Now this is extremely different because of the fact that you have a 15.8 meters width on its frontage, 17.3 meters in terms of its back width. Plot depth, that's at about 19 meters, and I would say that this is almost like a huge square right here. We're having a build-up area of about 7,000 plus square feet, 2.5 story plus basement. Technically speaking, it's about 3.5 story in totality. Let's head back first, and you will notice that in terms of the design of this home, you have a high wall right here at about 2.3 meters from the ground level. Standing right here, this decking, this at about 1.8 meters. So in terms of privacy, fantastically done. The outside exterior of the entire facade is being cladded mostly with marble and granite, and these are all granite finishing. So you have that composite decking which will last you for a very long time. These are now currently one of the most popular choice in terms of decking. Now you have a side pool right here which is at about 9.3 meters. Width is about 2 odd meters. So this is the main setback that you get at the side. At the back setback, that's about 2 odd meters as well. So standardized setback at the front is at about 7.5 meters. This semi-D allows you to park in one huge SUV right tucked at this corner. You can still park in one small size Japanese car at this corner as well, because the side road outside has no single white line or double yellow line at the side, so that allows you to park additional cars as well. There's already a reserve isolator done here, so in case in future you want to switch to an EV car, that's doable. So you can install the EV charging port right at this direction, taking up 2 steps towards this entire zone. So this is going to be a safe zone for your kids to play. You can use this to be a gardening area as well if you want to transform this with artificial turf or you want to do real solid gardening. This is the perfect place for you. Your shelter zoning is up to about this level, so this allows you a space for alfresco dining. So you're going to have a lot of different options pertaining to this home. Now let's move in. These are very heavy Fascina sliding doors, tinted internally. In terms of height, it's about 3.2 meters. The reason is because as we head in, level 1 area is given at about 3.5 meters in terms of its ceiling height, ducted aircons throughout. This entire zone right here in D10, Mcmahon Park, we are right now in the Holland zoning. These are all 2.5 story semi-detached zonings. And you look at the URA landed master plan, basically surrounding us, these are all mainly GCB areas. There are 2-story mixed landed zoning. You don't have apartments rising up beside you, because if it's a mixed zoning, developers are allowed to purchase that huge bungalows and then transform them into boutique private projects which are usually 5 levels high. But having a 2-story semi-D zoning, this will then give you the assurance that your neighbors can only redevelop into semi-detached plots, which then gives the consistency in terms of its landed housing right here, with no mixture of boutique apartments. So if that's something that you like, this zoning might be something that suits you. Because this has been rebuilt from scratch, you are going to get the bonus basement area, and I'm going to bring you down to the basement first because the basement is so nicely done. Why I'm saying that this basement is beautifully done is because just have a look at this see-through effect into your side pool. So your kids are going to have a good time enjoying the pool at home as well. You also have an airwell from the back of the lift zoning. Now, the airwell then brings a lot of ventilation downwards towards the basement area. You don't have to just depend on the AC. This airwell actually goes all the way up to level 2. That is really nicely planned. Just have a look at the way that this timber staircase has been constructed. It's pumped from the side wall. You also have a cantilever design in terms of the lift shaft, and that serves you from basement level all the way to your attic level. So in totality, you have 5 bedrooms with the potential to go up to 6 bedrooms. Out of the 5 bedrooms, 4 of them are ensuite. This area right here can be an entertainment area because if you want to blast loud music, this is definitely the place to go. If you want to segregate this portion out into the 7th bedroom, you can also do so, but if 5 to 6 bedrooms is sufficient, then you can just leave it as the current status. In terms of ACs throughout, owners have used Daikin aircon, and these are commercial grade aircon. We call it the VRV system. It saves you more energy, but it is strong as well. This is the 5th bedroom, and the reason you're hearing echo is because we didn't put out any furniture right here, but this room is definitely huge. If we were to move forward here, there's a separate room that's being reserved as the wine cellar. You will be able to fit in a U-shaped system right here for you to put in your wine. It's fully air conditioned as well. Alternatively, if you want to use it as a study room, this can be an add-on study room. There's also a separate helper's room right here. This helper's room is pretty big though. So this can be a helper's room if you have a live-in helper. If not, this can be a storage room as well. Now on top of that, you still have that home shelter right tucked at the corner. Just have a look at the positioning of the construct of this home. Everything is extremely well planned from scratch. And home shelter, huge and sufficient. Sorry, no lights at the moment. Because it's going to TOP in 1 month, we are putting in minimum lights. Usually when you buy straight on something that is reaching TOP status, the lights are not provided. The reason is because you can put in any kind of lights that you love to have. Whatever that you see right now, this is almost going to be completed. Coming back to level 1, when you're sitting at your living zoning, technically nobody can see you because you have a high retainer wall at the backyard zoning. And having a high retainer wall sometimes can be a plus point because if it's not a high retainer wall kind of format, you will be able to sort of see your neighbor's kitchen. Just have a look at this entire zone here. You can just let your kids play here. They can play badminton without disturbing the neighbors. They can play soccer as well if they want to. And then if you were to come back, because of this rectangular design, you have this grand area at the front. This is a place for you to put in your grand piano. You can also leave it empty like this because with the beautiful white slab marble, it looks really fantastic. That just brings out the spaciousness of this space. Over here, the width is slightly bigger with an opening door. And let me just show you this. You just need to do a light tap. It's an automated bloom system. Can you look at this? This gives you a lot of flexibility because if you are washing your dishes, you want to keep it, and then when you want to close it, you just do a light tap and the entire thing will be closed up. This entire slab has been flown in from Italy. It is almost like a scratch-proof kind of concept, though it is a beautiful stone piece, but it looks really durable. Even this backsplash wall together with the countertop right here at your washing zoning in the dry kitchen is also made with the same material. Storage space at the dry kitchen, ample. I like the material that's being used for this laminate because it looks really durable and it is also fingerprint proof all the way to the top as well. We like the fact that in terms of its depth, this is slightly concave inwards a bit, so it doesn't really have to worry about your head space if you're washing. Frankel fittings has been used right here for the sink system. There's also like a motion sensor kind of thing. Let me just try it. Is it a motion sensor? Oh yeah, it is. Alright, so over here, motion sensor as well. Chest side oven, integrated fridge as well. This space is for your wine chiller. Kitchen is extremely huge. This is 2 huge tile with 3/4 tile in terms of width, and this is the walking space that you have after factoring 2 sides of kitchen cabinetry. So right here is the entire zone with the black galaxy top. It's extremely wide. So this is about 4.9 meters in terms of its depth. And if you flip over here, this is where you do your heavy cooking, heavy washing as well. You can then pull up, there's still another dishwashing space right here. Take note, these are all Bloom system, extremely long lasting. Put in a huge 2-door fridge. Over here, Frankel system for your heavy cooking as well. Tons of space for you to keep all your utensils and cutleries and cooking ware as well. So let me just bring you backwards. All these doors are extremely solid. In terms of its lock set, these are all German brands. In terms of CCTV security, it's been done around the home as well. There is a bonus yard bathroom at the back. So you can do heavy washing. You want to put in your washer cum dryer right here. Inlets and outlets has all been created at the site. So in terms of water point and rainproof electrical system, this has also been factored in. So you come towards this direction. This is the airwell that I was talking about when I was at the basement. It stretches up all the way to level 2. It also allows you to look downwards towards your basement. That creates the airflow. The back tiles has all been nicely done. And this is where you see your side pool that's linking back towards the front. So all these are actually granite tiles material. Beautifully done with alternating kind of a concept. So that gives you a very nice view as well. So as we head back in, your dining zone is tucked right at this middle. The architect has decided to create this part to be a concrete wall slab. That gives you the additional privacy that you want while you are dining here, because you already have sliding panels right on the left and right hand side. So this will then balance out the design. This is actually where your DB box is located. It's pretty deep, so you can have that space for umbrellas and things like that. And this is not a powder room. Full-size bathroom, standing shower, and all bathrooms are done with marble wall tiles and flooring. Fantastic finishing. So in about 1 month's time, once the TOP has been granted, you can then technically just purchase this right off from the market. So let's just move up to level 2. The staircase is extremely well lit because of the fact that you have 2 side panel windows that runs all the way up to the top. Because it's also tinted, you don't have to worry about any glaring sunlight coming in. That brings us to the direction of this home. At the front, it's almost direct south, so it's about south-southwest direction. And at the back, it's northeast direction, so you're generally facing towards south. You also can see that from the front, you have beautiful rain trees that is on the left and right hand side. Right outside, within about a 3 minutes walk, that'll be the very famous Jelita Mall with the cold storage that everybody knows about. Over here is only about 2 bus stops towards Holland Village MRT Station, and we are not too deep into the enclave. And the beauty is that we're not facing towards the main Holland Road, so there's technically no sound. As you head out, it's extremely quiet. Just take a moment to enjoy. You can hear the birds chirping. Now, something to note about the location of D10 is that D10 needs no introduction, and especially in the Holland area right here, this falls within our prime Hexagon zoning. And if you've been following PropertyLimBrothers landed series or our home tour series, you all know what the key points of prime Hexagon. So just to recap a little, prime Hexagon basically are these 6 zonings right here that will be undergoing massive URA transformation in the next 10 years. So the start point is at Marina Bay Sands, moving on towards the CBD zoning belt, which is also where Greater Southern Waterfront will be in future at the Keppel region. As we move outwards, that will be the One North plus Holland region. One North being the Silicon Valley of Singapore, Holland being the main attraction lifestyle hub that a lot of D10 owners love to head on to. As we move upwards towards Bukit Timah, the king of schools, and then you move inwards towards Orchard. Now, of course, that completes the entire prime Hexagon. Let me just bring you back in. This family zoning is beautifully created right in the middle from the moment you head up towards the stairway or from your main lift shaft, and you have 2 sides of bedroom choices. On my right hand side, that will be the main master room. Let me just bring you in first. As the key owner of this home, you own this entire belt on this side. You can head out towards the balcony zoning that we were standing in just now. In terms of its timber flooring, these are of the mid-tonality, easy maintenance with the skirting wrapping around the entire wall skirting line. As you move inwards, you have 2 U-shaped on the left and right hand side for you to create your wardrobe system. So there's going to be ample space. Of course, Daikin aircon throughout different portions of the master as well. This is a beauty because this is the only unique bathroom right here with the white kind of neutral tone marble finishing on its wall line. In terms of its gradient right here and its grains, feels a little bit different from the rest of the bathroom, so it's really beautiful as you look closely. It gives you a nice shine as well. And for flooring wise, these are also made with marble. And the top process for the fittings has also been well planned. Hans Grohe system throughout, even for the rain head. Over here, standing shower is quite sizable. You have two sliding panels over in this direction. You have vanity storage all already pre-planned for you. Behind mirror storage as well. Bravat, long bath. When you go for this very unique lamp plot, because of the fact that it's a huge rectangle, you have that liberty to have more kind of window placements for your bedrooms because of the fact that you can then tuck your bedrooms into different corners of the home, and you don't have to really just depend on that longish shape. Your bedrooms are going to have a lot of bandwidth in terms of its opening and closings. For example, just in your bathroom, you already have two huge side ventilation windows. So as we flip back, I'm going to bring you back. Let's go on to the first bedroom on this side. So bedroom number 3 faces towards the front, just like your master, extremely big in size, queen bed, side tables, plug points has all been installed. So you have that LAN cable plug and 3-pin points are all being taken care of over at this side as well. And as we flip over, let me show you the ensuite. Nice size standing shower, ventilation window, overlooking towards the side of the home. Behind mirror storage, all pre-done for you with a light switch over here, plug points for your shaver. Sometimes you might be busy with your profession, running your business. You want to make sure that when you buy a home, it completes within 3 to 4 months, take over the keys. You can then move in straight on after doing some very light renovation. That's all. And of course, your kids can then straight on enjoy the space. When you take time to build your own home, the key benefit is that you can design from scratch, but that 2 years can be really a full 2 years of project management. Go for BCA approval from different authorities, clear fire safety. There's a lot of tests right on from the start. So that could take 6 to 9 months right at the beginning phase, and then after which another solid 1 to 1.5 years to build the entire home. And basements are not easy to construct because if we look at the ongoing rebuild cost of at least $400 per square foot for a semi-D, build a basement is at least 2 times the cost of a normal built-up PSF on a surface area. So that could then bring you to about $700 to $800 per square foot. That basement that we had just came from cost at least $1 million to construct. Because of the fact that you cannot go up to 3.5, this gives you the extra benefit of having that square footage right on the basement area, thereby giving us a full 7,000 plus build-up areas. When you hunt for homes like this one, having that basement already pre-done, future-proof with the lift, these are all key benefits that you will get without spending time to rebuild a home yourself. Now let me bring you to this third room first. So, a lot of echo because you didn't put in any staging furniture here. Now as you come out to the side balcony, you'll notice the side walls are done with marble also. And these are huge slabs of marble. This is like a nice sidewalk that you have. From here, you get pool view. Wow! Your own ensuite bathroom, mirror image from that one that we see. Let me bring you up to level 3 and then we'll chat more.
My mom used to say that no matter how fast, at the end of the day, you only wanna feel safe.
You have a see-through cantilever kind of lift system. This is also a bigger than normal size lift that can fit in more people. This is definitely wheelchair friendly. This is called future-proofing your landed home. Although you already have full 5 bedrooms, this is the place for you to construct a 6 bedroom by putting in a glass panel here. You want to put in a partition wall with a full-on door. I'll leave it up to you. After you created that wall line, this is your ensuite bathroom that you can get. And this is a fantastic good sized room that allows you to look outward towards this view that sees through all the way towards the Holland area. You might be wondering, hey Melvin, what's behind this door? This is an additional storeroom that leads you to the maintenance zone of your ACs, and this is the Daikin VRV system. So the VRV system is a commercial grade air conditioner unit model, more efficient and energy saving as well. This is a great space for you to put your luggages. If you're only traveling once a year, you can just tuck all your luggage right here and you need to access them when you need to. So a fantastic additional bonus space for you. This is being mocked up as an entertainment area. That wall behind you, you can fit in a projector screen. You can use this as a pool table zoning. Use this as a gym room area and an open gym overlooking towards your roof terrace patio. You can utilize it any way that you want it to be. This is the 5th bedroom. Room size, huge. Able to walk out towards the balcony area. You have an additional space here for your wardrobe system. Over here, that will be your ensuite as well. Pretty good in size. Over here will be another maintenance zone for your water tank system. Let me just bring it out towards the balcony area. If you have been following Property Lim Brothers on our home tour series, especially the landed home tours, there are technically 4 categories based on our PLB Insights research team. First category are homes that are meant for rebuild, usually homes that are more than 40 years old and you want to buy them off the market, tear them down, rebuild from scratch. Cat 2 category will be homes about 20 to 30 years, move-in suitable, but however you might want to A&A them just to add on more bedrooms. Cat 3 are usually homes that are about 10 to 10 odd years old, needs renovation. And then Cat 4 will be homes like this one that we were standing in, right on from scratch, rebuilt about 2 years ago, reaching its TOP status or brand new in the market. It all depends on your key preference. So as mentioned, do you want to buy time or do you want to spend time to redesign your own architecture? So I'll leave the preference to you, because if you have a design that you really want to see through, then you might want to go for Cat 1 homes to rebuild from scratch. If you're buying time because you're busy with your work and business, then you might want to go for Cat 4, having that brand new status for your family. Based on our research here and this entire whole table that you see, we have already tracked down all the Cat 1, 2, 3, and 4 homes that are available in the market. So this home is triple nice in status, as mentioned. Asking price is 11.58 mil, land size 3,444 square feet, build out is about 7,000 plus, 2.5 story with a lift and a side pool and a basement. Of course, we have 5 to 6 bedrooms. When you look at Cat 1, minimum entry price $8 million. So let's say, for example, you want to tear down this home, you want to rebuild something to 7,000 square feet with a basement level, you will need at least $3 million to rebuild. The reason is because the top part with 2.5 story, that will give you to about 5,000 plus square feet in terms of build-up area. You multiply that by $400 per square foot, it will be about $2.5 million in terms of rebuild cost. With your basement at about 1,300 to 1,500 square feet, multiply that by at least $800 because it's almost double the cost of the construction cost upstairs. That will then give you at about $1 million. So you add that back in, 3.5 plus your $8 million plus your rental for about 2 years, it will amount back to about $11 odd million. So both Cat 1 and Cat 4 technically is about the same price. The only key difference is the time that you need to spend yourself to manage the project, or do you want to buy something straight on the market and enjoy the home immediately. Alright, so we've come to the end of this home tour at this beautiful brand new Semi-D. So if you want to have a look at this place, give a call to our listing managers. Their numbers are right here down below. And of course, feel free to follow us on various different social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and TikTok as well. Give us a call, and as always, we're happy to show the place. My name is Melvin Lim, and meantime, take care. Numbers are right down below for you to... this one cut off first. Okay, yeah. So as we flip back, okay, all time. So you have that. So there's technically no sound right on. Sorry, wrong side.